says.
The notification squad?
Yeah, the
Oh,
notification
well, that
squad.
was just an error. That was just a quick error from the bot.
Okay,
But I don't know what the title is.
I have a question. Are we going to be talking about all the invest and potential Australian system?
Yes, mainly.
But yeah.
I'm looking real quick.
Wait, so we're
You
going
guys
to
have
talk.
dislikes.
Wait, so we're going to talk about all of them. It's just that 99S is our main feature.
Videos have dislikes. Why?
Okay. Is that correct? Is that correct? Aria, that we're talking about all the invest and potential Australian systems, just 99S is our main feature?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not sure. Why is there this? Okay, here it is. Okay. Start the intro in 2 minutes.
I can hear it now. It's weird.
Tell me when we start the intro, okay?
All right, we are currently Punch Deck Persistence is playing right now.
Is that the beginning song?
We're in the middle of the song.
Yeah, but are we gonna, when it's done, we're gonna play the intro?
Correct.
Hello, everybody who's watching. I'm sorry I have a bad case of the flu, but I'm just trying my best here. We have a new intro. I made it a little bit ago, and it's really better than our last one.
Chat. If anyone chats, I'll be there to reply or something.
Yep. So we have a new intro. I made it. We have How much more seconds of the song?
It's ending right now.
Okay. Intro time. Intro time. Here's our new intro, everybody. I made it and worked really hard on it. I think it's better than the last intro we had. They're both made by me, the last one and this one, but I worked harder on this one. I think it's way better. I just made it earlier. Hope you enjoy. This is your Cyclone Update for January 13th, 2021, provided by the Hurricane Watch team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watch team is here with your latest update on the tropics. Today, we'll be talking about mainly Invest 99S and its impacts on to Madagascar and the surrounding islands.
Yes, we will be talking a lot.
Yes, we're gonna pull up some satellite imagery right now and take a look at it.
So we will be talking about all the invest. We will be talking about all the invest and the potential Australian area, but 99S is our main feature.
Yes. So here is the satellite. We are trying to get it up. Okay, so here's a satellite. It is. Why is it having a hard time getting it? We literally just have a random white frame.
Change it to 400 frames.
Why 400 when you can choose 500?
No, 500.
Get loop. All right, let's wait for this to load.
Give it a sec.
It always takes forever.
What the heck was that?
Oh Lord, this is a problem. We are having big time problems with.
Just go to windy satellite imagery. Is that a better idea? Yeah, more free.
Satellite. Oh wait, no, we need satellite. All right.
And go to go to infrared.
All right.
It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. See?
Yes. Okay, where is it? This storm right here, right?
It should be. What the heck is
Centered, kind of.
It's the storm, right?
Yeah. Yep.
There's the other one, 90S is actually a very high chance, according to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center.
You have got to be kidding me. Don't tell me what they think for 99. Even though I'm guessing it's the same.
All right, so again, you can see some rotation right here in the system. We assume the center circulation is right here. There's a huge blob of convection that we've seen here in the past 3 hours that I am watching. So this convection is, it's very, very big. So as you can see here in the past, roughly in the last few hours that we, yes.
We have a little bit of bad news.
Oh Lord, what?
99S is now a moderate chance according to the JTWC.
Okay, let's go to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center and see what they're saying. Even though you just told me, but that doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. All right.
In the next 24 hours, no one wants to pay attention to that one. Even though Travel Tidbit says there is a chance it could get quite powerful.
Yeah. Okay. So let's read this out and talk about it. So. The first one, formation of a significant tropical cyclone is possible within 120 nautical miles either side of a line from 11.8 degrees south, 97.4 degrees east to 14.3 degrees south, 95.2 degrees east within the next 12 to 24 hours. Available data does not justify issuance of a numbered tropical cyclone warnings at this time. Winds in the area are estimated to be 25 to 30 knots. METSAT imagery indicates that a circulation center is located near 12.1 degrees south, 97.2 degrees east. This system is moving westward at 7 knots. Okay, so that must be 90S. All right, so
99S.
It says 90S.
Are you reading 90S right now?
I didn't know which one I clicked on. I just clicked on one of them, and I clicked on 90S for
Did you click on the big one?
What?
Okay. So are we all at the team here are in agreement that 99S could be a very significant cyclone and hit Madagascar and give it significant impacts and a significant landfall and then can we agree with that?
Yeah, definitely, most certainly.
Although I think even 90S is a good chance of becoming probably a trouble storm.
Now, it looks like 90S, according to satellite, has a chance of, right now, 99S, you can see some rotation, but it looks like 90S we got a huge blob of convection. You can actually see the band starting to develop right here and right here. And if we start to see this, right, do you see that right there? Do y'all see that here if we go to the latest? You can see the center circulation is roughly right here. You can kind of see a band developing right here. Huge band right here. And then another one. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is outflow. I'm just wanted to say, this is outflow. We get this keep going, this could become a tropical storm by tomorrow. And then Invest 99S could become a tropical storm later down the road if they continue to bring their chances up.
Yeah. Yeah. So here I think 90S will be a tropical storm to category 2 on the Saffir-Simpson scale. at its peak, and I think at its peak 99S will be a category 3 to 4 at its peak on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Do you agree, Arya?
Yes. Now,
Yeah, so
sorry.
so I definitely 90S is definitely a big threat, to Mauritius and Reunion, while 99S is a big threat to northern Madagascar. Northern Madagascar, I think that 99S will and make a significant landfall in northern Madagascar, potentially to Mauritius and Reunion, except the impacts won't be as bad as 99S most likely.
Okay. You kind of cut out there, but I think we do have an idea of what you were saying. But regardless, I do want to talk about the convection in Invest 90S has been immensely huge.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my point. My point is
Very laggy the stream.
Say what? Oh my god, this is not good.
Pausing and then playing for like 5 seconds.
Okay, let's get right back into this.
Wait, what is happening? It's so laggy right now.
I have no idea.
hear me well now,
Okay.
Arya?
Yes, I do want to
Can you hear
put. Yes, I can hear you. I want to put this on pause right quick at the last frame, and just kind of point out the bands and the outflow in Invest 90S, which I didn't notice this earlier, and now I'm noticing it, and it's actually kind of scary. All right, so I did want to point out the band. So I think the center circulation might be somewhere within here, but you can really see this right here, and then you have this right here. Those are the two areas of bands that I'm talking about of outflow. Do y'all see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when I lagged out, I was just trying to say that I think 99S will make a very significant landfall and bring very significant impacts to northern Madagascar, and it would be at its peak or near its peak. And I think 90S could do that to Mauritius or Reunion, just not as strong.
Correct.
Or severe.
Huge that outflow.
Yeah, that outflow is absolutely massive. It's humongous, and it's getting better organized. Invest 90S, also 99S. They're both going.
That size, that would be interesting. As it organized.
I mean, that convection is absolutely, I would say catastrophic, but
Gorgeous.
it's gorgeous.
It's
It's immensely humongous, the convection. So Invest 90S could, from what I'm seeing, that outflow, it could become, I don't know, but I don't have a good feeling for 90S. Now I'm seeing that convection and that outflow really starting to ramp up. I'm starting to get a bad feeling for 90S also. Not only 99S, but also 90S. Do y'all agree?
Yeah, also, yeah, I think 99S will be the worst system, and 90S will be the second worst system. And also, please go to the Euro model and look at Australia to see what it's been consistent on and what I've been talking about.
Hold up. One moment.
Outflow intensely that there's even a lot of convection in the northern part. Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah, this outflow is increasing and increasing, which really helps the storm, which is bad for Reunion and Madagascar. Not Madagascar. It's not really going to affect Madagascar, but it definitely could direct hit Reunion or Mauritius. Though I do think northern Madagascar will take the main hit in main impacts out of these two systems. Main hit, definitely.
Cyclone.
Just go to tropical tidbits.
I know. I'm just trying to pull up, all the stuff for when we talk about, get the warnings pulled up. So when the warnings come in, we can also talk about those down the line. All right, I'm pulling up tropical tidbits right now. And you said,
Go to Euromodel and look. Go to Euromodel and look at Australia, like northwestern Australia.
Okay.
So go to Indian Ocean and look at Australia.
If 90S develops, it could just basically just completely suck in 99S.
Wait,
If
what
it
did
does
you say?
get strong enough, at least.
What did you say?
I said if 90S actually does develop to a lot stronger than 99S, then it could just suck it in.
That's very unlikely, as no models are showing that at all.
Again, I said that is like if it does develop insanely fast, which it probably won't.
So
No, because I've been looking at the models, and also 99S and 90S are going in two completely different directions.
So I just want to point this out right now. It looks like once 99S passes over Madagascar, it looks like it's moving in a similar region that, what's that storm that we tracked that passed over Madagascar?
Danilo? No, oh, not Danilo. Whatever. Don't look at Euro for Also, don't look at Euro for don't look at Euro for
99.
99S. It's being really stupid. If you saw its millibar thing, you'd be like, bruh.
Yeah, but there is this system. Northwest Australia. Perth, Australia is southwest. So depending on, if it goes on the west coast or if it goes right through the western part of Australia, Perth could get some rain, but it depends. But we are going to be seeing a lot of rain for the northwestern part of Australia. This will be Australia's second storm. The last time we had Imogen made landfall in Queensland, Australia, producing over 20 inches of rain. And this could also produce a huge amount of rain and flood this region very, very badly. And this could be bad. We are watching it very, very carefully.
Yeah, what else do you want to look at now?
We do need to. I was just, looking at making sure, seeing, there's no alerts, going to the cyclone stuff and checking up on any kind of warnings. Cyclone alerts. There are currently no alerts for Madagascar, but I just want to get everything pulled up. The Australian Meteorological Organization, and but I don't, I just kind of want to get everything going, make sure everything's all right. I don't think this would be. Gotta find everything. Western Australia. I don't think Western Australia has any kind of watches, warnings, or anything right now. But we are going to be watching that for Western Australia. We're also going to be watching Invest 99S for Madagascar. And where was 90S going? I've already forgotten.
90S will likely keep moving. Okay, and I can't stress this enough. 90S and 99S very likely will not get close enough to even do any part of the Fujiwara effect, and they're going to be strengthening around the same pace. Like, for example, 90S will start to probably rapidly intensify as it's heading through Mauritius and stuff. It's going to start to rapidly intensify there most likely. But when that happens, when it really starts gaining a lot of that strength, 99S will likely be way north, gaining a lot of strength as it's heading towards Mauritius. So one might form before the other, but they're not going to really be that strengthening enough at their distances.
Website, it's on the official Madagascar website.
We're not really, due to that, we're not really expecting a Fujiwara effect, and models do not show any Fujiwara effect whatsoever, due for many reasons: strength at times, timing, and paths and directions. And for all those models aren't showing anything, the Fujiwara effect is very unlikely.
Yeah, I'm looking at the GFS right now, and I'm looking at 90S. 90S does look like it has a potential for having an impact on Mauritius and Reunion, but mainly Mauritius. We're going to have to watch that, and they're expecting that in 240 hours. Again, 240 hours is quite a ways out from now, and that is something that is quite a ways out, and it's subject to change. So don't think that, oh, the GFS says this is going to happen, so expect it to happen at exactly this date. It is going to change. Things change, so this isn't set in stone. Things are going to change, but be prepared for 90S to be moving in that direction in the next coming days into the week, towards the end of January.
In 240 hours, 99L is probably going to be making a tropical storm to Category 1, possibly Category 2 landfall in Africa. Definitely not as strong as the landfall in Mauritius. Like, Africa will probably get a lot of impact, tropical storm to Category 2 impact landfall, but Mauritius is probably going to get way worse impacts, way worse landfall, even though Africa could still see a decent amount. Madagascar is likely to get the biggest threat, with biggest impacts, biggest worst landfall, but 99S could make 2 landfalls.
I am looking at something to the, I think it's to the west of the Philippines. I'm looking at around 132 hours out from now. We do have an area of disturbed weather, some cyclonic vorticity, just looks like west of the Philippines.
Oh, is that what all the, that's what all the spaghetti models were showing on weather models are.
But it doesn't show that it's going to turn into anything that's going to dissipate, but I did notice that, and I'm like, that's interesting. But
all the spaghetti models for it on weathermodels.com mostly show a tropical storm.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely going to be something we're going to be watching. Again, this is the satellite imagery of the 2 storms. So there you go. You can kind of see the 2 systems. The one on the right is Invest 90S, and the one on the left is Invest 99S.
Yeah. So
the official Madagascar website for the Mito Madagascar.
I'm pretty sure I have
there's
that.
There's nothing up for the cyclone yet, but
what would probably happen with the Fujiwara effect at the very most probably they would very slightly alter each other's path, but barely do anything, probably not even noticeable. But again, even that is very unlikely. As I repeat, the Fujiwara effect of any type, any strength is very unlikely.
Correct. But this is the latest satellite imagery visible. As you can see here in the last few frames, the sun is coming up on Invest. Oh, you can kind of see the center. You can see this the circulation in Invest 99S. There it is. There's a rotation right there. You can kind of see that. So there is rotation right there, right underneath the cloud tops. Underneath that emit huge amounts of convection.
Yeah. So if we're going to look at the water temperatures, probably what's happening right now is, of course, warm air is rising, cool air is going down, like warm air is rising to replace its spot, like the basic cycle of a hurricane. But what's probably happening right now is it probably wasn't that organized a couple hours ago, but now in 90S and 99S, probably both, because they're getting more organized. Warm air is probably rapidly replacing the cold air spot, and what this is going to do is eventually create an eye, most likely. Also, GFS, which, I didn't tell you this, guys, yet, but the Hurricane Watch team is going with the GFS model for 99S and 90S, right, Arya?
Yes.
Yeah, so... Hold on. So anyway, what that's going to do is... we're going with the GFS, and GFS shows both systems, especially 99S, getting a very good eye. You there?
Yes, we're still here. Don't worry. Why is this not working? Oh, screw it. I don't got time to worry about that. But, yeah, this is, again, the satellite we were talking about. And just kind of watching it, seeing what it all does. Being very watchful of these storms. And it's gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be interesting. And we're gonna see what these storms definitely do. It's gonna be ugly. Again, 99S is gonna be a big threat to Madagascar. 90S is gonna be a threat to Mauritius and Reunion. So.
Yeah, but definitely the biggest threat is northern Madagascar.
Correct.
And they're definitely
Once the storm does near Madagascar, just a little bit closer, the forecast will begin on the official website, so we can get official data from there.
Yeah, so now Meteo France, even though it's technically the official for the region, they're not really the most accurate. Also, yeah, northern Madagascar is probably going to get the biggest impact. Just want to make that clear.
Take a look at Meteo France.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that they're not as accurate.
Correct.
Yeah, so what I'm predicting is northern Madagascar is getting the biggest impacts, and then in second place is Mauritius, and in third place is Africa, fourth place Australia, and yeah, but definitely first place northern Madagascar. Want to make that very clear. Continue. Oh, also, they released their 2021 cyclone season predictions for the Indian Ocean. They're giving a. Here it is. I already translated this. So yeah, Okay, so the average is 5 cyclones and 10 like tropical storms and cyclones together. They're predicting 9 to 12 tropical storms and cyclones, and 5 to 7 um, cyclones, and that which means that is an average to above average season. They give a 10% chance of a below average season, a 40% chance of an above average season, a 50% chance of an average season, and they're expecting Madagascar over the next up to March, which is their season, above average landfalls.
Looks like even yeah.
Yeah.
The menu.
I definitely don't agree with Meteo France on something.
There is something actually. Meteo France does have a cool map. It shows like it's I guess like a weather warning system kind of, but it just shows where vigilance will be.
Yeah. What I definitely don't agree with is number one, their 90S chances are way too low. Number two, they don't even acknowledge that 99S has already formed. Number three, their formation area for 99S is way too west, in my opinion. Can we agree?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, not in Media France, definitely really not. What the heck? That's a lot of critic. Okay, I'm just saying there's a critical fire risk for day 2, day 4, and day 6. Just saying. All for California.
They've had enough fire.
Oh God. And there's a big blob of elevated for a little bit of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas.
What are we talking about? What? We elevated.
I was just talking about fire risk for a little bit. Okay, back to you. That hurt.
Video of France for the Indian Ocean. It looks very interesting. I can link it in the live chat or Discord.
I would give the chances of this system being weak pretty low. Definitely pretty low.
Posted it in the live chat.
Somebody just said something in the live chat. I will look at that.
Really interesting satellite image.
Official Madagascar.
It shows in that 99L. Yeah. It shows in
9. These people have the lamest agency names. At least we have a cool name. It's not basic. It's the Hurricane Watch team. It's not Medio. It's not Medio United States.
Meteor mean? I guess they mean like meteorology or something.
Yes, of course they mean. Hold
on. So Meteor Madagascar. It's weird.
I know.
A lot of winter storm advisories and winter storm watches in the central U.S.
Y'all are really cutting out really bad. I can't hardly understand anything on my end.
Can you just show them my spaghetti plot?
Yes, let me pull those up. Sebastian, okay, hold on.
If you do look at Meteor France, they do have some interesting things if you keep it up. Like their marine forecast.
I give around a 5% chance of the Fujiwara effect. Not a Storm Prediction Center 5 chance. A National Hurricane Center 5 chance. Which means it's very low. Because when you have a Storm Prediction Center chance, it's like moderate, no matter what chance. So yeah, a National Hurricane Center 5. Okay, so are we at my spaghetti plot?
We are at your spaghetti plots, sir.
Yeah, and the storms are not actually moving south. It wouldn't make it perfect arrows if without being straight if it didn't go south. So just make that part pretend it's just going straight. Anyway. Talk, please. Oh, I want to talk. Okay, spaghetti models made by Sebastian Weather Channel. Copy HWT, and we see copyright in the top and at bottom right corner. The key is red is the GFS model, purple is the HWT assemble, which are our least accurate assembles. It's probably not going to happen. Dark and light blue are our main HWT assembles. So they have to kind of go mainly what we're predicting. The pink HWT assembles contestants overall expected pass from HWT, and those mainly go off our main HWT assembles, which are the dark and light blue, and then we have the green, which is the HWT2 assemble.
Like most of them are going to head right into northern Madagascar.
Yes, that's what we're really predicting. Yes,
absolutely. That
slight chance of it heading south.
Yes, that's the biggest, highest chance of what's going to happen. That it's going to be moving and make landfall in the northern part of Madagascar.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to look at the Indian Ocean oscillation to see if we're in a positive or negative. Indian Ocean oscillation.
The last time I checked it was positive, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's positive, which is, yep. Yeah. Which is technically just an El Nino for the Indian Ocean. Except it doesn't affect the United States or Atlantic or Eastern Pacific really at all, actually. Anyway, is that it?
If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the live chat, and we'll answer them there on stream. So, yeah.
If you don't my channel, if you don't know my channel is Sebastian Weather Channel. Even though I'm sick, I'm just trying my best. I'll probably do a video with my green screen a little bit, and then I'll post it tonight. And it's going to be using the really professional website weathermodels.com. And I am trying my best to get a 3U there so I can give them to Hurricane HQ and Aria, so they can be the professional weathermodels.com. It's really professional. And yeah, so I'm trying to do that. But in the meantime, I'll just use it for myself in the green screen video. And it's going to be really cool. I'll post in a little bit, and I'll make it in a little bit. And again, Aria and Hurricane HQ, I'm trying to do that to give that to you guys, okay?
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because it's $30 a month, and if I give it to you guys, you don't have to pay at all. And I would really like to do that for you guys.
Wait. What are you giving?
Oh, I'm giving you a very professional weather model subscription, the comprehensive subscription. Very professional, very cool. 35 main
What website?
Yeah, it's 35 main models. Very professional. It costs $30 a month. The one I have it, and I can gift it to two you. Well, if I can get it, I can gift it to two users, which I'm trying to, and I would gift it to you guys, and it would be free for you.
Wow, yeah. Thanks a lot, yeah.
That would mean a lot.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. Because you know how European model and Tropical Tidbits only has 850 MB winds, which is technically wind gusts on the surface? You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, on weathermodels.com, they have 10 M winds, which is surface sustained, and they also have 850 MB winds as well, which is, of course, like I said, is surface wind gusts. So they have both and a lot, and they have precipitation. So yeah, I really want to gift it to you guys. And they have more.
Wait, what's the website?
Weathermodels.com. It costs money.
Oh, okay.
And now, of course, again, now that's just, I was just giving you an example of the European model. Of course, I haven't stressed, I just need to stress this again, that the HWT, the Hurricane Watch team, we are going with the GFS model very strongly for
Wow, these do look really cool,
yeah.
These models.
Yeah, so like I said, HWT is going very strongly with the GFS model for 90 and 99S. So yeah, I can't stress that enough. Just want to make that very clear. Just trying to get in your brains.
Yes. All right, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time. And with all that being said, peace out.
Bye. This has been your Hurricane Watch Team live stream.